Alright, so what I'm going to be doing here is kind of doing a quick beard cleanup crash course kind of thing. And just right off the bat, I want to point out that I'd never ever trim my beard when it's wet. I always do it when it's dry because, wet hair when it dries is a little unpredictable, but beard hair when it dries can be totally different. So you just want to be real careful with that. So as you can see, I'm kind of fluffing it out here to see where the long parts are that don't really fit in. And the way I do it is I kind of shape it a little bit like a rounded V. I don't want to call it a U because it comes to a little bit of a point. Yeah, generally speaking, you can see right around my jawline there, where my sideburns come down a little bit. I kind of have to make sure that stays rounded to give the jaw, kind of a line. So whenever you trim your beard, do not be aggressive because you can always trim a little more the next day if you really need to. But if you end up accidentally hacking your beard, you're going to regret it because you're either going to have to be lopsided or you're going to have to trim the whole thing to kind of fit to, the mistake you made. So as you can see, I'm very, very conservative with the trimming here. And you definitely do not want to be impulsive, with where you cut it. So you'll get your little method down. Everybody's beard is a little different, but the general shape that you want, you can kind of pick in advance and take it from there. Once I do the trim, as you can see, I kind of want to make sure I shave down the tops a little bit and then make sure that I bring up my neck. So when your beard starts to get a little longer, you want to make sure you give the cheek a little bit of a contoured look. So you can do like a rounded, you can go straight down to kind of have like the higher up lumberjack beard. If you go down, straight down your sideburn and then angle it towards your mouth, it's more, more of a tailored beard. It kind of gives you more of a modern look. I do something in between, so it's in between natural and contoured. So that's where I'm bringing down the top. As your beard gets longer, you also want to trim it up under your chin because if you leave that neck beard, it kind of blends your chin into your neck, and you don't really have that strong beard look. So that's something important. I actually did that really early on in my beard because the longer it gets, honestly, it's just a little more complex to actually get that neck contour. The last thing I do when I do a quick cleanup of my beard, so I actually take a beard trimmer and I brush down my mustache here a little bit because, when your mustache and your beard start to get a little longer, it feels like you can't even eat a peanut without getting hair in your mouth. There's nothing weird or nothing more weird about eating something, feeling like you got a hair in your mouth, pulling it out, and it's actually still connected to your face. Anybody with a long beard can relate to that. It's kind of gross, but as you can see, I actually flip it over because it's a lot easier to be accurate and get a hard line on your lower mustache there if you flip it over. And once again, you want to be really careful and really conservative because you can always hit it again. You can always trim it back a little more. But if you accidentally hack it, or if you're a little too aggressive, you got to even it out, and it could really set you back. My beard trimmer has a few attachments. One of them is a little wider. When I do the mustache, I actually use a narrow one because when you go up and around under your nose, you want to make sure that you don't have too wide of a cut. So I'm hopping in the shower and just going through my routine, really. As you can see here, I'm just getting ready. I'm gonna hit it with shampoo in just a second, but it's really important to realize when you shampoo your hair on your head, that is a totally different set of nutrients and oil ratios and all of that. It's good for your head and your scalp, but it is not good for your beard. Do not use that on your beard. What happens is that it actually dries it out a little bit. And if it's dry, again, do not use that. If it is dry, it actually leads to split ends, breakage. It really just sets you back. That is why beard shampoo and beard conditioner exist. So I don't really shampoo it or condition every day, just like, somebody may, like a girl won't shampoo and condition their hair every day because you don't want to dry it out. But what you do need to do is keep it clean and give it the base nutrients that it needs. So I'm pretty generous with the shampoo, and I just go ahead, lather it up, kind of itch my skin underneath because it's an opportunity to kind of exfoliate even. Um, don't forget to get under, don't forget to get your mustache. I kind of let it sit there for a second. And then, obviously, we do a little quick rinse here. Once that's done, the next step, obviously conditioner. Conditioner is a little more flexible if we're talking about using the shampoo you use on your head, but really you should be using conditioner that's specific for your beard. Conditioner for your head wouldn't necessarily damage your beard as much as shampoo for your head would, but conditioner for the hair on the top of your head definitely is not going to give it the same, strong beard texture that you want. So I don't really break that rule. I don't bend that rule. I always use beard-related products in my beard. I do not stray. I do not use hair for the hair products for the top of my head. I do let it sit in there for a little bit intentionally. So it's going to sound kind of silly, but plan your shower accordingly because the last thing you want to do is spend way too much time in the shower. So I do let it sit in there, kind of go through the rest of my shower routine, and obviously at the end, we're going to hit it with a little rinse. By shampooing and conditioning your beard, it really, it gives it a little fluff and a little volume that you need. But like I said, you don't want to do it too much, just like over drying your hair. So I hop out of the shower here, and I'm using the Crimson Beard Balm. Generally speaking, the better product for longer beards like mine is going to be the Scorched Armor Balm. Really, you just want to use balm in general, at least once a day, in my opinion, sometimes two. I bounce between the two because they actually have different ratios of natural oils, and that's actually really important to point out. Is everything at the Beard Struggle is 100% natural, 100% organic. It's also actually handmade. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be rubbing chemicals that aren't natural on my face. So they do a really good job with the oils. That beard oil, the blue one, is the daytime tonic. Kind of the same thing. There is a nighttime tonic as well, but this one's got a kind of like a lighter scent to it, and it really has a good combination of nutrients that complements the oils in the nighttime balm. As you can see, I'm using a comb, not a brush. Some people prefer a brush. I actually use a comb because I don't want to accidentally pull my beard hair out. So, wide tooth comb really does a great job. Alright, I'll see you guys soon.